Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome to Sevtech Ages. This is our very first episode of Sevtech Ages, and of course we are going to be playing this on the patron server, and I'm super excited about this pack. Like, it just came out, and the whole idea, the theme, I played a little bit around in my test world, or in a test world, and it was a lot of fun. It was quite an experience, so I kind of wanted to kind of get the idea of, you know, how we're going to start, what we're going to do at the first and everything, because the start's pretty tough. It's pretty stout. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump on into the pack. For those of you that don't know, the theme of the pack is you unlock stuff as you progress through the ages. And when you first start out, of course, there's, as you can tell, 250 mods within this pack. But when you first start out, there's not even a full page of stuff in any eye. Like, it is bare bones. Also, you can't craft like a standard crafting table. You know, a lot of that stuff is disabled. You can't punch wood. That's actually a bad thing to do within this pack. It's very, very exciting, as you'll see. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so whenever you start out, it says, open the advancements window to find out how to progress. It's the L key. Wayla and a map are not available from the beginning of the mod pack. They need to be unlocked. There are many blocks that are hidden until unlocked through progression. Be aware, if you change a resource pack while the pack is running, you'll need to restart due to an issue with items not hiding correctly and recipes not showing. Then they talk about multiplayer teams. And that's pretty much the basics of it. So let's go ahead. Oh, awesome. We started out, and it's nighttime. That's great, because maybe I should wait until day. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and actually just get a little bit of, like, dirt and get up on top of a tree. That way we can look at the advancements and stuff. And right now, Raven and Hamel Birakan are on the server right now. And it's a little bit later at night, so I know a lot of people were on earlier, but I tend to record a lot at night, so I have like a weird schedule. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead. Let's see. If we look at the advancements, it says Sevtech Ages tutorial. Welcome to Sevtech Ages. To complete this tutorial, complete the advancement to craft a work stump to move into Age 0. Work stump is pretty much your starting crafting table. This is like pre-age. We're not even at Age 0 yet. So, to get started, you'll need to collect plant fibers from breaking tall grass, craft 3 to get together to get plant twine. Now, we actually got some of this stuff, and we can craft it together, and we can get our plant twine. And then it says, Flint won't drop from breaking gravel. Use the grass fiber mesh in a crafting grid with gravel to obtain flint consistently. Now, we're going to have to wait until daytime, pretty much, at this point, because it's too dark and it's scary to go out. So, I'll be back once the sun comes up. Okay, the sun's starting to come up, so we need to act quick, and let's go atop these trees, and let's get out of here, because there's a bunch of creepers beneath us. And there's a wolf. There's a lot of wolves in this pack. Like, in my test world, I was being chased by wolves, like, non-stop. And there's a few things that we're looking for. One of the things I want to get is right down here, because I know that food is going to be a thing pretty quick. And these little bushes, these are from, what is it, rustic? Yeah, I want to go ahead and grab a few of these wildberry bushes. The seeds don't even show up in any eye yet. They are disabled at the start. So I'll pull up any eye in just a second. I kind of want to get away from where we were, though, because a lot of mobs spawned around us throughout the night. Oh, there's a Darklands biome right there. So if you take a look at any eye, this is all that's available. This is all that currently shows up. So just some basic stuff. I mean, not even furnaces. Now, if you notice, there's a work stump. That's your starting crafting table, which is going to be your crafting table for a little while throughout the game. We're also looking for these. I do want to get some of these little rocks. And you can break trees to get sticks. I actually broke some leaves during the night while I was just hanging out, and just got us a few sticks to use. And you can also break these on the ground to get sticks as well. There's some beet roots. Now, you'll notice that beet root, it shows up, but the seed is actually restricted at the start. But there is a lot of, like, just these, like, loose crops that you can get. I'm actually not for sure if you can plant potatoes, since they're not restricted. I'm not for sure. Probably. But the first thing that we're going to be looking for is gravel. Some source of gravel. So, right over there. Perfect. And there's fish in the water. I don't know about if there's any, like, really bad fish, but I did see in my test world, like, there's salmon floating around. Right there. And there's, cod. Hey! It's a piranha. Did not run into those in my test world. Oh man, he's all about it here. Okay, I need to get away from the water. He's gonna end up eating me to death. Oh my god! Let's see if we can kill him, actually. There we go. You'll also notice that there is no map. Of course, it did say in there, maps... We're going to be trying to unlock our very first map, like, here pretty quickly. Which, actually, I could use this water as a good source for doing that. Okay, what we need to do is we need to craft, first things first, one of these, this grass fiber mesh, and then we can combine that with gravel to get some flint. And you'll notice this has 64 uses at the start. Okay, so we got that. And then the next thing, flint sharpening, left-click flint against a hard rock to create flaked flint. Doing the same to flaked flint will give you a flaked flint point. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is find ourselves just some smooth stone. And I'm just going to go, or pretty much any kind of thing like that. And we have to keep left-clicking this against the stone. Okay, finally. It takes a fair few hits, but we just got our first bit of flaked flint. And then what we can do is just kind of left-click this. And there we go. I noticed it seems like, oh, we can't actually access that, though. Really no point in doing that, I guess. Okay, we'll go ahead and get a little bit of that flaked flint. Okay, so now that we've got that, you'll notice that we can craft a flint hatchet. So this is just a little bit of that plant twine, and then we need flaked flint and a stick, and there is our flint hatchet. Okay, so now we have somewhat of a tool that we can use. I was actually using this in my test world for a while to kill wolves. There are better options though, and now that we've got some wood, we can make some of those better options. Because now we can actually cut wood. Like, you can punch wood and it'll take damage, but you'll take damage and you won't get the wood, so just a heads up. You do want a tool for that. Okay, so now that we've got some wood, I think the first thing that I want to make is a wood club. This is to club anything to death that attacks us. Okay, so in our advancements, we've done the caveman hate tree. It's too dangerous to go alone. And then what we can do is, let's go ahead and take that, and we can get ourselves a chopping block. So we'll go ahead and grab that, and then we can put this down, and put a piece of wood on there, and then just smack it with the hatchet a couple times, left click, and we get some planks. 2 planks per piece of wood. So let me go ahead and get just a couple more of these, because we can pretty easily get more wood. So now they want us to make the crafting stump, this thing right here, the work stump. Okay, so for our work stump, what it is, chopping block, oak wood, will get us our work stump. Challenge complete. I'm stumped. Alright, so we unlocked stage 0. Alright, so now we have this section here. This is like the abyssal craft stuff. Now there is other things in the stage 0 that we're still going to have to do. But I would like to start working towards... See, it's actually not listed on here, but there's a couple things that we need to go find, and that is feathers and ink sacs is what we're after. So there's some squid over here. There may still be piranhas in the water. I'm not for sure, but I do want to kill a few of these squid. I got blindness. Squids give you blindness. Like, they like shoot you with ink. I'm not for sure if 2 is enough or not. There are more berry bushes. I'm going to go grab those. Okay, and then we need to find feathers. And right over here is actually a village. Which we're going to have to swim through this water. Which isn't ideal, but... Go ahead and eat a little bit of these. These are 1 hunger shank each. It's probably the best food, I'd say, at the start. Because, of course, we don't really have any way of, like, smelting anything. Now, there is a cooking fire that we can make. It's actually part of, like, the pre-stage 0 stuff. We will get that made here soon. Okay, so let's check out this little village here. Oh, we've got zombie villagers. Could do this. Ah! They've got meat. I want it. Okay. Let's clear this little place out. Is this all the village that there is here? No. There's more village up over here. But the zombies are going to wipe out the villages fairly quickly. So, that is something that we have to watch out for. And you'll notice the farms are all destroyed. The farms, like, pretty much don't work. So you can't use those as, like, an early source of food either. There's not a whole lot of village left here. So we're going to go ahead and set out and kind of look for feathers as we go through, I think. There we go. I'm going to club this chicken to death. Okay, so we got a couple feathers now. So now we're kind of looking for a village, because your first map that you're going to unlock, if I recall, it is feathers and ink sacks to unlock the first map. Oh, what is that? That looks a little bit spooky. Oh, there's a Betweenlands portal. Right there, uh-oh. We got wolves. Oh no, we got a bunch of them too. There's like 3 or 4 of them. I'm gonna run away, actually. Oh no, there's lava. And I was wanting to set a waypoint, and then I was like, oh yeah, I can't yet. Journey map is very late into the game. It is in the pack. Oh, there's Steppe Wolves. Oh, there's a couple Betweenlands portals here. Oh gosh, I don't want to be around those though. Oh no. Ah! Run away. Oh god, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. Oh no, I don't want it. I shouldn't have gotten that close to it. Oh, those are the mobs that you have to grind to actually enter the Betweenlands. So I'm trying to just head out this way, a little ways away from... There's another Betweenlands portal. They are everywhere. Oh, I'm trying to head a little way away from spawn, and also trying to look for a village as well, because I would really love to get a map. Oh, there's bears. I definitely don't want those. Oh, there's more bears. No. Let's get out of this area, like, quick. Okay, here's another village. We'll check this one out. This one might... Oh, I see what looks like a blacksmith over there. Alright. What do we got? Nothing that I can afford. Oh my gosh, wolves! And these Steppe Wolves are actually pretty tough. As you can tell, they got a lot of health. Is that another one over there? Man. It's like just a horde of wolves here, but we're getting a lot of materials out of this. Bones and stuff, which will be useful. Okay, let me get another club. Okay, here we go. Here's what we're looking for. That empty antique atlas. Now, it does require 10 ink sacks and 5 feathers, so I don't have nearly enough at the moment. So back out exploring, I guess. I don't think the blacksmiths... No, they don't have anything. Most of these villagers are, for most purposes, they're fairly empty. We just want to kind of get away from the village so that the zombies and stuff, because it's almost night. We definitely don't want the villagers to get killed. There's another Steppe Wolf. But I'd like to go ahead and go for our atlas for starters, because I want to set up a little bit more of like a permanent place to call home to some degree. I need to get up in the trees though. Here pretty quick. Yeah, we'll hide out here. I haven't found many chickens though to get the feathers that we need. But oh, there's a beehive right there. Okay, I'll be back once the sun comes up again. I'm just gonna hang out on top of this tree for a minute. Okay, it's actually still night, but I've just been kind of like swimming along the river here because the piranhas, there's not a whole lot of them. And I've got 10 ink sacks and 13 feathers. There was a bunch of chickens. I actually killed one of them. But, we now have enough to get our antique atlas. It's only... That's a little past midnight. It'll be sun up before too long. I'm actually just going to hang out until the sun comes up, though, because there are, like, some wolves and stuff I heard between me and the village. So I don't want to... I don't want to go trekking out through, like, in the night looking for that cartographer villager. So I'll be back once the sun comes up. Okay, the sun's starting to come up. This beehive, can we break this thing? Aha, we got bees. I want it. What is that? It's honeycombs, and I'm gonna have to throw something down. I'm just gonna throw down our chopping block. We can easily make another one of those. Okay, so we got some bees. Or we got a bee. Anyways, I'm gonna head for the village, because I'd really like to get that antique atlas so we have some form of a map that would just kind of come in handy. And the game's fairly nomadic. I will say if you want an easier time, you'll want to set up kind of close to a Darklands biome, because we're going to be needing that stuff a lot pretty early in, but I'm probably not going to set up next to a Darklands biome. We lived in a Darklands biome on ATM, so I'm going to set up somewhere else. So where did that cartographer villager go? I really hope he got up under the dock or something and drowned. Because that's kind of what I'm thinking, because I'm not finding him. Yeah, I actually think he's gone. Man, we were so close. We were so close to having an antique atlas. I swear, villagers left to their own devices will die, always. Okay, well, we're going to have to sit out and see if we can find another village, then. I'm just going to continue off in this direction, I guess. I think there is a raft that we can make. I don't know if we can make it yet very easily. The oak log raft. Okay, it requires string. Well, I'll continue across the land, I guess, for right now. Oh, there's a desert right there. I'm kind of wondering if this wouldn't be a nice place to call home. Maybe. Like right in here. Is there a village over here by chance? I'm like dead set on getting that atlas like first thing. This would be a good source of sand though. I'll still have to find like the closest Darklands biome. There is a Shoggoth thing right there that we can use. Oh, this is a Darklands biome, isn't it? Huh. This might be a good place to set up. There's a Betweenlands portal that we can use. Haha. Yeah, I think we might have found where I would like to set up home here in this little region. Maybe not in the Darklands itself, like in this little section. But yeah, we'll kind of use the desert for our sand, and then we have that Betweenlands stone nearby. We've got, you know, some nice little like prairies and stuff around here. We've got access to cactus whenever we need it. What is this big structure over here? This looks terrifying. Oh, let's go see. I really need to find a village and settle down. Oh, we may not find an antique atlas this episode. We may have to keep looking for a village. So what I might do is actually just go back over there and we'll set up like a place to call home and kind of guard it out for the night. What is this? Can this be our home? Like right over here? This will be awesome. But not the exact placement that I want. There's rabbits and yeah, this place. This place is a little bit eerie. Okay. I like this desert being right here. There's one of those structures over there. I really like this spot. Like right over there, I think is where I want to call home. Oh, there's wild jackal dogs over there. I'll try to avoid them. Now, ideally, that's not a Darklands biome like what we actually need, because we're going to need the shadow monsters and stuff, but that's going to still be helpful, because I believe that's a Corellium place. It's hard for me to remember, and I don't have access to my journey map telling me what the biomes are, but yeah, I think we might set up over here. It looks like there's a little like peninsula area. How are we doing on time? I don't know. Okay, I see wolves. I don't know if they're hostile though. Like there's hostile wolves and there's non-hostile wolves. There is a lot of animals around here. Chickens, sheep, stuff like that. Around this area. Oh, sorry, wolf. Oh, now they're all mad. Whoa! That's not good. Okay, let me ooh. What is all this stuff floating out here? Berry bushes? Huh. Yeah, there's the between stone right over there. Right up here would be kind of a nice little spot, I think. Like, oh, let's see. Yeah, look at that. I do quite like this little area. So yeah, I'm gonna call this place home. We'll still have to go out and find an antique atlas, but I'm fairly confident that we'll be able to find our way back. I used to play a lot of vanilla, so we can kind of make little marker stones and whatnot. There's actually a little cave right there. Well, I'm not going to live underground. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that right now. Okay, the sun's starting to come up, and I actually like this area a lot. Like, there's a Corellium plague swamp, which means we're going to have plenty of access to Corellium. We don't have the Darklands biome that I would like to have, ideally, nearby. We will have to go find one of those, but we got a little bit of time before we have to start doing that. I'm not going to, like, rush it down. What is that thing? It's like a big, nasty spider. Oh, that's the better mobs, isn't it? Where they look better, but I think it's just a normal spider, I think. Let's go club it to death. Yeah. Yep. Ah! Get away from me! Get away! This is my land. Ah, okay. Alright, so anyways, sun's up. I am going to call this place home. I like it. I like it. Now, normally I don't think it's meant to, like, call a place home this soon, but I don't want to nomad anymore. We've nomaded far enough out, and I'm kind of happy with this little area. So let's go ahead and set ourselves up a place to call home. We'll stick our crafting table down right there, and let's go ahead and set up a chopping block too. This will be like our little workstation for right now. Okay, and then what we can do, we can craft chests. There's a couple different options. First up is the Immersive craft chest. This is like the starting one. And what we're going to need to do is this rock. Basically, we have to stick this stuff down on this crafting table. This is a 3x3 crafting table. And then what we can do is put our planks down around that. This crafting is legitimate. It's awesome. And then take our crafting rock and right click it, and there we go. And you'll notice that it does take like a durability of damage there. And we got our very first chest. Now this one, the way this works is you open it up and you can put the items in there. Like, see, there's an item. And it's basically like a little 3x3, 3x3 or 3x4, yeah, 3x4 storage. So, and that's all well and good, but we can go ahead and upgrade this thing where we're at right now. So chest in the middle, and we can make a primal, oh wait, we need Darklands Oakwood planks. That's right. So we're going to be using this chest to start with. That's fine. Until I can get over to an actual Darklands biome and get Darklands wood. But we also need shadow gems and stuff too, so we'll just put our chest back there. I'm going to go ahead and cut this tree down so it's out of the way. I mean, that's a decent little amount of storage that we've got access to. The only thing is, I mean, it's not ideal storage, but it'll work for the time being. I'm not sure if we can add... Yeah, we can add to stacks. That's good. And of course, I'm going to try to get all the 2 tall flowers. They're nice to have access to. I'm going to want more flint, but we're going to make some new tools here in just a second. I'm just kind of putting some of this stuff away real quick. There we go. And can I close this? There we go. Okay. All of our stuff's put away. Or some of our stuff's put away. We still got a bunch of stuff on us, but that's fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and plant these wildberry bushes and maybe cut down a couple more of these trees, just to give us a bit more space here. Okay, now we've got a nice little berry area set up. I'm going to clean up some of this stuff that's lying around. We're definitely going to need more chests. Like here pretty quick. I kind of like chopping this wood because it's very, very rustic feeling doing this. Like, it's quite enjoyable. Okay, now we have 2 chests that are all filled up with stuff. Oh, okay. So anyways, oh, and these are already producing berries. They grow really, really fast. Like, I literally just put these things down. That's awesome. Okay, so now that we're kind of in order there, let's look at the advancements some more. And we need to get a pickaxe. So, and then also sharpening bone. Let's find ourselves a little bit of stone. What is this? Chamomile? I'd say we're definitely good on food now, because there's like plenty of food here. And actually, speaking of, Cyraven just got the spearfishing. We have a lot of water nearby, so we have plenty of space to go fishing at too. Like once we make a spear. Okay, I just want access to stone down there. And we can actually take this bone that we got and left click. There we go. Actually, I think it's better not to spam it. Oh, a sharp bone, 1.65. Okay. Anyways, we got that. And then it's time to make ourselves some tools. Let's get a spear. This is stage 0 is Flaked Flint and broken spear tip. Now I want to make this one 2 sticks and a Flaked Flint. Okay, let me actually flake a little bit more flint here. Yeah, it seems like it's better if you don't spam. If you do it more like this, it tends to work faster. So just a heads up. Okay, so this, that, and the nice thing about the spear, it's going to give us a way to kind of have a little bit of more like ranged combat. Yeah, this is actually, it's better all around, so we're going to go with that. Alright, and then next up, they want us to make, well, they've got spearfishing here, and I wonder, do we want to go do that real quick? I bet there's some fish swimming around here. The only thing is, we know that piranhas are in the freshwater. There's no telling what's in the saltwater. I'll tell you what, let's get back over here. It's starting to get dark on us, and I would like to make fire sticks. Okay, so this is just 2 sticks, like that, and we get whittled fire sticks. There we go. And then what we're going to need to do, I'd like to make a torch. Now, I know fire is dangerous. Cyraven said he burnt down like his whole forest that was nearby, so maybe if we come out like over here, cut this tree down, this might be far enough away it's not going to burn anything down. But I would maybe like to have just a little bit of fire. Maybe just a little bit. So We're going to need to make ourselves a torch. One of these unlit torches, and we have to light it. So it's twine and sticks to make that. So let's go ahead and just get ourselves, like, maybe 3 of these. And then... oh, whoops. Unlit fiber torches. And then what we can do, we need to light something on fire. And we have to hold these in both hands, so offhand and main hand. And let's just, I could probably burn this down. There we go. We now have fire. And we can now right-click these and get lit fiber torches. And then we can make totem torches from totemic. Yeah, it's going to spread. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop that. We don't want wildfires running. Okay, so just 2 more sticks in our crafting table. I know it's kind of dark. But these, I think we can put these down. Yeah, but see, there's not a whole lot of light coming off those. So what I would like to do then is we are going to make torches. Oh no! There's a creeper. But all he destroyed was my chopping block, which is probably the cheapest possible block that he could destroy. Okay, it actually looks like maybe we can't craft that yet. Maybe that, I don't know. Well, we've got torches, so we'll go ahead and just lay these out. At least kind of light up our little area here. Just so it's not so dark. There we go. We are tribal people now. And I'm not for sure if these actually go out or not. I guess we'll find out before too long. And let me get a new work stump. Or chopping block, I mean. And then let's take a look at making ourselves a flint pick. So 2 flaked flint, some twine, and sticks. It's not too bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and lay this out. Oh, you know what I just realized? I think it's specific. This is actually the front of the crafting table. I think that's why... whoa! They're fighting each other, though. Haha! I'll take you out. Okay, so that's probably why we couldn't craft our torches. So let's try pulling this up. And that's the front of it. So make sure you got it on the right side. I think that was my problem, because I couldn't craft the pick either. And yeah, I think I just... This is actually a storage slot. You can put your primal rock there. Is what it's intended for. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So totem torches, there. That's what I want. Let's upgrade this lighting. That's much better. Yeah, that's a lot better lighting. And F7 does work. It's pretty much mobs everywhere, but that's fine. Okay, and then let's make our pickaxe. And we got our flint pickaxe. Awesome. Okay, now... craft a stone pickaxe to upgrade your arsenal, and we'll need a blade as well. So stone pickaxe is, I think, just cobblestone, just standard recipe, but we're going to have to go actually get some stone. And I think I would like to maybe make some more torches. And can we use this? Oh, we can light it here. Awesome. That is perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Can I make sticks? No. So I am out of sticks at the moment if there's not a recipe for sticks. Manual chopping block. Okay, it looks like we can cut down planks. I'd really like to get the upgraded crafting table soon as well, because crafting these one at a time is not ideal. But that's okay. Now, what am I doing? That's like... I don't even know what I'm trying to make right there. Okay, I've got a bunch of torches. I'm going to light this area, the surrounding area, up a little bit. So hopefully we don't have so many mobs spawning. Because these little torches are really nice. And I don't think they're going to light anything on fire. I don't think they're going to burn down the trees. I believe these are safe to use. Don't quote me on it, but I think... Nothing's sprouting into flames at the moment anyways. Okay, and then let's head on down into the bowels of the earth here. I'm not going to go too far down right now. I just want a little bit of cobblestone mainly. And we'll kind of dig ourselves out a little area. Just for getting cobblestone, and then we'll set... If I set that there, okay, it lights it all up enough. Awesome. Awesome. Technically, we could build down into the ground, but I'd like to stay above ground. Since we're kind of at the point we're making torches, it's not terribly difficult to light this stuff up. And we can kind of expand from here and live actually above ground. And not be like little cave creepers in this pack. Okay, so the pickaxe. To make the stone pickaxe, I am going to need to get some more sticks. And there we go, stone pickaxe. Okay, so now they've got us trade for an antique atlas map from a cartographer, a librarian villager. So that is a thing now. Oh, and farming, we're coming up on that. Okay, well, let's take a look at the fire pit. I'd like to get that so we can start maybe cooking some food. Of course, our source of food right now, we're going to need rocks. And I think we can use standard immersive craft rocks. So let's go ahead and stick. I'm going to go ahead and turn the rest of this plant fiber into plant twine as well. And there we go. And we'll just set this up right here. I don't think that this is going to spread fire. I think this is safe to use. It didn't burn anything down in my test world. This is pretty much broken. We can repair it though, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to throw it down. They're easy enough to make. Goodbye. Let's try to open this area up a little bit. I will say between episodes I'm probably going to like clean some of this stuff up. Like get rid of a lot of this grass and trees and kind of open it up. Just to make it look more like a little living space here. Okay, so we got our fire pit, and then there's also the upgrade your fire pit with something a bit more great. The grill needs a heat source below it, such as a fire, to properly cook. So we can make a hot grill, stone grill, small capacity furnace, needs fire block beneath it. This is just cobblestone and rocks. So I think that would be better than this, I do believe. The only thing that's a concern is we got to light a fire source beneath it. Because let's see, right now, if we wanted to cook, say, the chicken, what we would do is just put this into there, and we can put sticks into there. Sticks may not be the best. They don't have a whole lot of burn time, but there we go. Now that's cooked. Honestly, I feel like this might be better than the grill for right now. Like, can I cook cobblestone in this? I don't think that I can. No. It's only for food. So we got a couple pieces of cooked chicken now. That's good. We have something more than just berries, at least. Okay, for farming, it says learn the basics of farming from a farmer villager. Trade by trading for farmland. Farmland cannot be tilled by a hoe in age 0. You will need to craft and place it near water. Awesome. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to do this. Cook it up. Use clay balls and a cobblestone slab to craft a kiln. Once placed, you'll need to fire the kiln using a heat source below. Once it's fired, it can cook items. And then we need to get low-grade charcoal. Because fire, whenever it's placed on there, will persist. And any kind of wood that we run through that will work. So let's actually go get ourselves a little bit of clay, because there's some water right down here. And I can only assume that we should be able to find ourselves a little bit of clay. That might be the best route to go, is get the charcoal before we even worry about the fire pit. That's all sand. Okay, there's enough clay. I'm going to get back because it's dark and scary at the moment. And I don't want to die. Okay, so cobblestone slab. There we go. And then it is... I just feel like I'm so, like, helpless when I'm crafting because, like, I have to look down and place all this stuff and I don't know what's around me. And there is our kiln. Now, let's see, it needs fire block beneath to reach working temperature fire single blocks. Okay, that's what we want. And then what we'll do is we'll set this up. This is going to be semi-dangerous because it is going to have a fire block beneath it. So kind of what I'm thinking, let's trim back anything that is like flammable. And then let's go ahead and just place down like cobble around this so that maybe it'll keep the fire from spreading because of course, well, I don't know. I don't know if the fire is going to spread onto cobblestone. I'm not for sure. I haven't tried this, but we're going to give it a shot. Which actually, let me pull up this because at first I'm going to have to light the fire underneath it. And so we'll just put our kiln setting like right there. And we'll put a piece of oak into there. Oh, and then we need fire sticks. And we'll light that. Get that going. I don't know if the fire is going to stay very well. Because I tend to always like put it out. So I don't know how long it's going to burn on that dirt. But you can see the kiln just got hot enough. And it should be able to cook stuff now. But our fire ran out. Maybe I should do like oak wood. But I'm worried about it burning the oak wood is the only thing. There we go. Okay, there is our low-grade charcoal. And then what we can do, we can put this underneath the kiln. And then we have to just craft one more set of fire sticks. And then we won't ever have to craft them for the kiln again. Okay, so that low-grade charcoal, if we light this on fire, the fire's going to stay. It's not going to go out. So then we can just close this off, and now we have a kiln that'll always be burning, and then we can just make more of our charcoal. So throw that in there and just let it burn, and this fire is not going to go out. You can light a fire on top that will never go out. Awesome. Okay, and then let me chop just a little bit more wood, and I actually think, yeah, let's, we definitely want to upgrade to the other, the grill now that needs the fire block beneath it, because we can set up that low-grade charcoal and not have to keep adding blocks to it. Just let that fire burn. But I am going to have to get andesite or diorite for that. There we go. There's our low-grade charcoal. And I'm going to set this up actually right over here next to it. So we'll go ahead and just light a fire on this. And this will be where the grill's going to go for us. This will be like our little smelting area. And I'm going to go ahead and put cobblestone around this, so it looks a little bit more like a little smelting area. Let's see if I can find some andesite or diorite now. Sure hope so. Hope I can find some like fairly close, so I don't have to keep like putting torches down. I don't know if it would be better though to wait until like the sun comes up and then go look for it. Or maybe that little cave that's over here might be a place that we could find some. Well, I'll tell you what, though, now that I think about it, I think we can use the kiln to smelt the stone, make smooth stone, and then we can make the little grill with that. Because it cooks blocks. I don't like all the mobs that are over there. I wonder if we could tame that wolf, because I've got some meat. It would be kind of nice to have a wolf to help protect us. I might try that whenever the sun comes up. We'll see. But can I put cobblestone in there and, like, smelt that? Because if so, this would be the best way to do it, I think. Yes, we can. Okay, awesome. Oh, that's going to help out so much. I need to make more torches, too. Which I can definitely do that. Because I kind of want to just keep, like, lighting up the area. Get rid of all these mob spawns. And we'll just have torches all over the place for right now. And we'll have, like, a little safe area. Fairly large safe area, actually. Okay, so the grill. This will be better for, like, cooking food, because I don't think that we can actually put, like, food into, let's see, raw wolf meat, salt or dry. Can I not cook this? Yes, I can cook it to make cooked wolf meat. But I don't think that we can cook this in the kiln, can we? Maybe we can. I don't know if it's actually going to smelt. We'll leave it there for a little bit. Smooth stone, and then our rocks. There we go. There's our grill plate. Hot grill. Okay, we are definitely coming along. Find salt in dry biomes or riverbeds. We need it for food and curing hide. Well, we have deserts nearby, so it's no problem. So we'll just put our little grill right there. And yeah, see, that wolf meat's not cooking at the moment. But we can... There we go. Oh yeah, I can put it right here. And we can add multiples. And then we can just let that cook. And let me grab this. I'm going to keep it here just kind of for decor, I guess. Can I pick this thing up? Yes. Just takes a long time to break. Yep, see, it's cooking our wolf meat. And we can have multiples cooking at a time. That's awesome. We'll just set this like right over here for right now. We're not really going to be using this because this thing right here is way better. So berries up until you get that, and now we can actually start using meat. Berries are still really good source of food though, I think. Okay, but I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode. I'm probably going to keep playing. I'm going to make some torches and kind of light this up and trim back some of these trees, just some of that kind of boring stuff off camera. And then next episode, of course, we'll continue on. We are going to have to go to a Darklands biome before long to get dark gems. That's a direction that we're going to have to take, but we still have all this stuff that we can work on as well. And we need to get our atlas so we can have a map. But I have to be careful and not lose our home because all of our stuff is here. So it's kind of important that we make sure and don't lose this, but I think we'll be okay. How much does this stuff restore? That is not bad. That is not bad hunger at all. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with when new videos come out. And I hope you guys are looking forward to this. I have a feeling this is going to be so much fun. This pack is going to be so much fun progressing through and everything. If you notice, we do have 6 pages of NEI unlocked now. So that's definitely going to be a thing. And look, we have Galacticraft. New galaxies. Look at this. Tatooine is here. So that's a long time from now, though, Galacticraft is. But anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.